room is this?
It's me. I'm a pig. I'm sorry.
This is how you live, huh?
That's how I travel.
Okay, I gotta tell you guys something, man.
Uh-oh.
Yeah?
Save it.
This is very,
Save it. Save it.
okay.
Unless it's not pod worthy.
No, I was just making fun of you guys.
Oh, please. Yeah, save it then.
Zing.
Zing.
Staying here.
How about that Chalamet on Theo, huh? That's quite a get.
What happened?
He got Timothée Chalamet.
Oh, yeah, Tim Chalamet. Yeah, that's fucking... Well, dude, he got the president elected, so, you know. What's Chalamet if you get the president elected?
Good point.
What,
Are we hugging close here? Look at my boys,
Look at
huh?
this. I love it.
Hey.
You're the only guys I know that'll...
Is that young MJ?
Look at that.
That's
dude.
pretty cool.
How great is that?
Oh, Bronny.
Watch it,
What
dude.
the hell?
Watch it, dude.
No, his son is actually more accomplished. His son fucked Larsa Pippen.
Wow, that's right.
So cool to fuck your ex teammates. Your father's ex teammate's ex-wife.
It's pretty dark.
But didn't she? Are we rolling?
Yeah, we're rolling.
All
What the
right,
hell?
dude. Didn't she jump around a lot?
She jumped around.
Yeah.
But
Good for
I mean,
her.
I'm sure it's her revenge tour because he was
Yeah.
doing it during the playing days, and she's like, "I'll get you back."
I'll get you back.
Ooh, take it to the hole.
Good for her, dude. Oh, nothing but net.
Oh, yeah.
You guys are the only guys I know that'll stay downtown Los Angeles.
Well,
Nobody stays
they
down
put
here.
us here.
Yeah, we
didn't
weren't
put you
thrilled.
here?
Netflix.
Yeah, seems like it. That sounds like a Netflix move. Put him in a place that no one lives and nobody goes.
Yeah.
CISO put us in Covina. That is too inside.
Yeah, that's very
inside
inside
LA
baseball. Yeah,
and inside
it's inside
showbiz.
LA, inside baseball.
Now this
Yeah.
is the bad. I did it as a cake a while back, and they put me up in a shady fucking downtown.
Is
like
it cake?
you walk 2 feet out, and you're just like, ugh. Needles, a bump.
This is like this genuinely is like as if somebody if I went to New York and they're like, yeah, we got you a great place out in Long Island. That's what this
Exactly.
Is that bad?
is like. It was just nobody goes down here.
Tim Dillon said this is the 5th time he's been in downtown Los Angeles, and he's lived here for years.
Well, no, he comes for different reasons. He does come down here. There's a little walking strip for him down there, down by Staples.
There's a little boys' town.
Did you go by Staples or what is it called now?
Kobe Center?
Crypto.
Oh
Crypto.
shit! I didn't even know you were talking. I was like,
It's right down the street.
Damn.
Yeah.
I didn't know
Wow, it
that.
is.
No, this is really nice. Downtown's gotten nicer, but we still refuse to go down here. There's nothing here for us.
I
Yeah.
tweeted about the show, like, come to the Netflix tape, and everybody's like, downtown? Are you crazy? Fuck
Wait,
you.
it's happening down here?
Yeah, that's
Oh,
why
yeah.
we're here. Yeah.
3 minutes away.
Smart for Netflix. Good for Netflix, dude. Good to be
Yeah.
here, boys. The jokes were good last night.
Thank you.
I
I've been
know.
working on them.
God.
Dude, it's funny to watch you guys go through it and then have you smack each other when you're like, see, that did work.
Nah,
Because we were writing together the whole flight.
But it is funny that you were like certain jokes. See, I have no back on this. I'm like gonna fall in this window. Can I scoot this thing over or no?
Is it out of frame?
Because I'm like falling through this
Oh,
thing.
yeah, you got no back.
Hold on.
You're going to pull an Eric Clapton's kid
There we
right
go.
out the window.
Ooh.
Here, I'll
Tears
roll
in
it
Heaven?
over. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There we
I just
go.
had a song in the grocery store the other day. It's a depressing grocery store song.
Brutal.
Tears in heaven. Depends on what you're shopping for. If you're
Baby
really
X.
having a low, we'll wait. Hold on, sorry.
It's still
I
better
had to
than-
move, but I had to have a back because otherwise I'm gonna fall backwards through the.
Still
through
better
this
than when you
window.
hear a WAP at the dentist.
No, I love that. That gets me ready for a teeth cleaning, dude.
Gotta suck that liquid. How about this? We're growing up. You came here at 11 a.m. I wouldn't do anything
I
at
know.
11 a.m. 4 years ago.
See, I've always been this way. I'm not like the comic. I don't sleep until 2, 3 p.m.
Really?
I don't do it. No, I don't know why. I get up at like 7:30 every day.
Wow. What
Really?
about the drinking nights?
Still,
Damn.
you gotta get up and go. Jump in the cold plunge.
Do you do the plunge?
I love it, dude.
Are we douchebags?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, 100%.
It's good
over.
for the organs.
Dude, I'm 41 years old. I'm not trying to be cool anymore. I'm done. I play with my dog. I go in the cold plunge. I play with my dog in the morning.
How
There you
cold do
go.
you make it?
So it's set at 40, anywhere from 46 to 49, I think is the highest.
It's not that bad.
No, when it's 42 is my like, right above 40 is like, that's when it gets you.
Ugh.
Your dick disappears.
It's in
Dude,
my
it's
body.
fascinating.
It
it's
is.
cool to see how small your dick can get.
It's amazing.
I already know. I don't need the plunge.
If I was going to get into a fight in this day and age, I'd want to get into a cold plunge first. Get your dick close to your body.
My dick looks like a puppy's tail. It's brutal.
A little wag. It's like the chop tail. It is nice that your body's like, hey, we're going to protect your dick in this time of trauma.
Till your balls go way up.
That's nice.
It is kind of cool.
It's scary when they kind of go in your body.
They go in your body, yeah.
It's weird.
For safety, dude.
It's kind of like when your kid gets molested and he blocks it out. Repressed memory.
You want to tell us something?
Sure. It was 81.
You weren't touched as a kid, were you?
I wish I
Come
was.
on, tell me the truth. No?
I don't think so. I had a lot of intruders in the house.
Yeah, because you had that house that's like the house of horror. You had like a
Yeah.
haunted house of...
Completely. I think there was a guy in my house once and like walked by my bed and I pushed it out because I dream about that all the time.
I went to your city. I was just in New Orleans.
Great city.
Interesting.
It's got its ups and downs.
Tough comedy city, but great city.
Tough comedy city. I don't know why. It's
The
so
music
weird.
city.
How'd it go? Did you sell any tickets?
I did a little bit. We texted because I was like,
Yeah.
dude, I can't sell your city for some reason. Like the whole tour is sold out, and I couldn't. I did fine. I think I ended up like 8. That's me,
Thank you.
and I don't want to share with you. Not after what you
understand.
did last night.
Yeah.
I think it was like 80 something, not 89, 90% or something.
Oh, that's good for New Orleans. That's huge.
Yeah, dude, it was so hard, but the crowd was great. So I was like, I don't know. I think the people that do come out really, really want to see comedy.
Yeah.
But I think it just doesn't have it embedded in the culture.
No.
There's not a comedy club.
No, I know, but there's never have been. There never has been, right?
They open and close. So
What's that main drag? The parade was going on down
Bourbon.
there. No, not Bourbon Street. The bigger one. It's a
canal?
4-lane canal.
Yeah.
That is like Grand Theft Auto Live, dude. That's
it's
insane.
wild.
It's gross.
It's wild.
We went to go get my Laura Peak, who opens with me. You know
I
her?
love Peak.
Dude, she's so good.
She's great and great
She
hang.
wanted to go get some smokes, and I said, all right, let's go. So we go out. We're going to go get lunch and get some cigarettes. And I was like, dude, let's just Postmate it. I don't want to be on canal. It was chaos.
It's
like,
wild.
It's zombie daylight, fentanyl slumping.
Yes.
And they're all yelling at you. See, the homeless here don't yell at you.
The
They
trick,
yell
is,
at
the
you.
trick is to just jog everywhere.
Yeah, I'm sprinting
Because they're
everywhere.
not going to mug you when you're jogging.
That's
They're
true.
like, I don't want to deal with
It's
that.
not worth
That's
it.
true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it was a fun city, but it's also
It's
it's
wilder than New
so
York.
interesting, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just a weird. It's just a. I can't figure it out. Like I can't wrap my head around what it is.
What's it called? The funeral, like the cemetery.
Second line?
The cemetery where they did Easy Rider, you know?
Oh, yeah.
We passed that. I'm like, that's fucking crazy. It's just
not-
a cemetery, just like above.
Above ground,
Yeah.
mausoleums because of the flooding.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'll happen again.
Yeah, during Katrina, there were bodies floating. Wow. It's a voodoo. It's a dark city.
Anybody you knew? Anybody you recognize?
I
floating
saw
around?
Andrew Jackson and Paul Perdome and Emerald was in there, I think.
Emeril Lagasse? He's gone. No, he's still around.
He will be.
Yeah.
I mean, that cholesterol's coming. Bam!
He's like one of the fat ones.
You got to be a fat.
Well, Bobby Flay is like in great shape.
Yeah, see, I don't trust a skinny
too hot.
chef.
Yeah.
Skinny
No.
chef is a weird. It's
Exactly.
Just, if you're a female chef and you're skinny, fine. But if you're a fat, if you're a skinny male chef, I don't know. What do you
No.
do? What are you focusing on? It's not
Exactly.
food.
Pussy.
Yeah, that's Bobby Flay.
Bobby Flay's show
Flay.
is like
Yeah.
one chef and one young actress he's fucking are the judges.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Every
I don't
ep.
like it.
It's his daughter is like a famous something. Somebody told me. I don't know if she's a chef or something, but she's famous something, and she's apparently good looking. So
I
she's
believe
next in
it.
line.
it.
He's a hunk.
Wasn't
He is
his
a good-looking
ex-wife
cat.
was the hot lady from Law and Order, right?
Oh, that's right.
Mariska
That's right.
Hargitay?
That's right.
No.
No.
The blonde one.
Yeah, I don't
the
remember her
DA. He wasn't pulling detective poon. He was pulling DA poon.
Entry level. He'll
Just
get
on
there.
the body.
You got to move up, dude. Boys, how's the bodega cat?
Hey, we're
doing
cooking.
all right.
We're in the
Yeah.
store now. The factory.
We finished
the
the
other
bottle in
Yeah, I
my
don't know why I said
studio.
all right. It's moving for sure. Like Laugh Factory, Improv, and Comedy Store are all going to
Come
put on
on,
the cocktail
flappers.
list.
Seriously?
Man. Yeah.
That's great, man. That
fun,
is
man.
fantastic. No, I think it's funny because it's like starting a brand, starting your own is so tough. And I know Bert
yeah.
and Tom they're doing vodka, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's tough.
We appreciate it. I mean, Bert even said, he's like, we don't want to step on you guys with the whiskey, so we're doing vodka, which, you know.
Come on. That's very nice.
Vodka's tough. I have zero interest in vodka.
Oh, I like a VOD.
I like
do?
I like a martini, but the real martini people will tell you you're fooling yourself. It's not a martini with vodka. It's only a martini with gin.
Yeah.
Vodka's
well,
better.
vodka's an alcoholic's drink.
Ain't that the truth?
Yeah, it's fake. It takes on the taste of whatever you put it with, so it's a fake drink.
Yeah.
Oh, interesting.
I think liquor has to be flavored and cultured enough on its own that you should be able to enjoy it on its own. If it's good liquor.
No personality.
Right, vodka's boring.
Yeah.
Vodka's a skinny female chef.
Wow.
Oh,
Nothing there.
that's good.
There's nothing there.
Wow.
Yeah, skinny
Yeah.
chef. It's like a stable stripper. I don't like
Right.
it.
What are we talking about?
Yeah,
dude?
I need some trauma. I need some mental illness.
It's like a hooker that chats too much. Get the business. Yeah, vodka just goes with whatever it's with, which is why even like in high school when people go get like a bottle of vodka to put with like a mixer, I was always like, not interested. You just go get me some dark stuff.
It's a little amateur, but the hangover's better.
For vodka?
Yeah, clear is better.
If you're drinking good vodka,
Yeah.
not if you're drinking Pop Off or some shit. But if
I'll
you're-
have me some pop off though. That's good.
yeah.
Dirty boy stuff.
Some
Yeah.
taka.
Yeah,
That's when you
sure.
want to disappear into the night. When the moon comes up and goes, let's go to bed, dude.
By the way, Chatty Hooker, they should have the Uber thing where they go, do you want a conversation or no? That should be a prereq.
And what did it say on the Uber now that it says like, you know how they tell you that they're deaf or whatever? Like they're,
Yes.
Yeah.
I love deaf
I love
drivers.
deaf.
Me too. Well, they're not. None of I've had 3
deaf
of them
or
and they're
foreign.
not. Yeah.
You should be able to request deaf or foreign.
Yes.
Well, you know what? You notice this now is like the driver that drove me here. He's a super nice guy, and I'm on the phone talking to a friend about getting a real ID. You know, like you have to have now like your driver's license, and there's what's called a real ID here in California to be able to travel.
What?
Everyone has to have a real ID.
Like
or you have to use a
enhanced? Is that what they
passport.
call it?
Do you know what this is? He's nodded. Yeah, you have to have a real ID at some point. They won't let you travel with your driver's license.
What? What's
in
the
May
difference?
of this year?
Weird.
It's just government verified. It's more money for the government. It's just another branch they created to get more money.
I do the digital face at the airport now. It's pretty
So
great.
I couldn't give it up, dude.
I know. I'm so
You're
lazy.
one of those?
I can't do the digital face at the airport.
Why?
I don't know what. Something about it freaks me out.
Well,
Like
they got your retina now.
the clear.
I do the clear, the digital, and
I
the
stopped
pre.
doing the clear because that's a scam. The TSA is just as quick as the clear.
Sometimes it's longer.
You know, it's certain airports, you never know.
I can't do it. But she was talking about getting the real ID or whatever, and then I'm like, what's the difference? And then the driver turns around and shows me. He's like, this is real ID, has a California bear in the top right corner. He's like talking while he's driving. He's listening to my whole conversation.
Oh, should have gotten the deaf guy.
I know.
Don't get the ID.
We had that last night. Mark and I were going through the set, and we're literally going back and forth, and this guy keeps going, what's going on with the cops? We're like, we don't. Why would we know?
Yeah.
How's that our thing?
I know. We're trying to go over jokes.
Yeah,
We're talking
leave me
about
alone.
the WNBA.
You guys did great last night, though. That Netflix thing is going to be fun. It's going to
hope
be good
so.
because you guys are in it.
Thanks. We'll see.
Yeah, no, it will be. It's got to
Yeah,
be.
we're
It's not
nervous.
live. Is it live?
Live crowd, taped, edited.
Tape.
We were
tonight.
nervous because we pushed Dane Cook's set back too, and we're like, we don't want to be the New York guys doing that shit.
Right.
It was 8 minutes.
I know,
Yeah,
but
but-
we don't. We've never met him either. So we after the set, we gave the hey man, how are you? Know, we tried to charm him a little bit.
He was fine. He didn't care. I mean,
Yeah, he was.
fine.
He
I
was
don't
very.
think he care. He doesn't care about that.
He was
stuff.
very nice, but we just
Don't we all know by now though? Comedy's
What?
never on time.
Ain't that the truth? We
Comedy's
just-
Especially in
never on time.
LA.
Yeah, it's like it's never on time.
Yeah.
Well, the seller sometimes, if I'm in New York for a while and they send me those like sets, and like, man, these are so close to each other, but then you're like, yeah, it's never going to happen on time.
20 minutes. Add an extra 25
100%.
every
It's
time.
never on time.
We did.
Chocolate Sundays.
Oh my
speaking of
god!
late.
Speaking of late, dude, we did Laugh Factory. I hope we can find the footage of us running the roast set at Laugh Factory and D. Ray Davis's show last night.
It was bad.
You want talk about fucking bombing?
At Chocolate Sundays?
We were just bombing.
D-Ray show at, at Improv.
Oh, what's that one called? It's got to have a fun name.
It doesn't.
I think it was called Sickle Cell. I can't remember. It was something crazy. But yeah.
Glaucoma presents.
It was called "You Should Not Have Said That."
Yeah.
They hate it, dude. We got off. What was the line? The guy last night. What did the guy say to you when we were getting off stage?
Oh,
This is
man.
the worst fucking part.
So we had a rough bomb, and I'm walking off stage, and this black guy's with his wife, and he goes, "Dude, you're in a show, right? You're in a show." And I jokingly said, "To Catch a Predator." He goes, "That's it."
That's how bad a set it was.
Yeah.
He was like, "This guy's only work."
Yeah.
Dude, I love when a black dude will recognize me but not know where I'm from. Like I was on a plane and he was standing, I'm sitting down and I'm looking on my phone and he's in line boarding the plane and he goes, "Yo, hey yo," and then I looked up and he goes, "You that dude from that? Yo, you that dude, right?" And I was like, "Oh, hey man," and I'm trying to. Because it's, you know what I mean? Like it's a quiet, I'm like, yeah. And it's like 10:30 in the morning.
Right.
And then he goes, "Oh, yeah, bro. And he turns and his buddy is still in the, what is that called? The
jetway?
The jetway. Yeah, he's still on the jet bridge. And he turns into the jet bridge and goes, "Hey, yo, it's that dude from the, come on, man. Yeah, come here." And his boy like looks up and he goes, "Yo, that is that dude." And I was like, oh my, but it made me feel good.
Was it Lil Dicky's show, you think?
Probably, yeah,
Okay.
100%. Yeah.
That's got to be it.
Yeah, he doesn't know me from anything
That show's
else.
huge.
It was.
You're
it was.
great on that show.
You
Thank
can
you, dude.
act, man.
It was all right. It was
great.
fun. It's over now. Wait, this is funny. This reminds me of when I first moved to LA. At the Improv is used to be called Mo Better Mondays. I think that was D-Ray's old show. I don't know who did it.
That might have been it.
But it was Mo Better Mondays, and I was like 23 or 22 years old, and when you're first in the club scene, you like don't know how to, you're like, I'm a comedian. Is that okay if I just hang out somewhere?
Sure.
And the door guys are like, get the fuck out of here. Like they don't want, they don't care.
Yeah.
And the guy was like, yeah, you could just go sit by the bar. And I was like, oh, okay. And he's like, but get in line over here first. And I was like, oh, what is this? He's like, you got to go through the metal detector. And I went through the metal detector. They made me take off my pockets. I was like, I've never seen this before. And I sit at the bar, and Eddie, who's not there anymore, a bartender, one of like one of the best dudes. I said to him, I go, excuse me, why is there a metal detector? And he's making drinks. He goes, it's Mo Better Mondays. And it slipped on me, and I was like, what do you mean? He goes, it's Mo Better Mondays. And then walked away. I was like, right, okay, right on. Right on, dude.
We had a similar thing. We walked in, the guy goes, it's going to be late. Like, you're going to be here a while.
We got a message,
okay.
and we got a message. It's usually late.
It's late, yeah.
You usually get it's never late. It's usually.
It's very late, yeah.
It's a cultural
Oh,
thing.
dude, how about Laugh Factory? Our friend Matt Herman, who runs Bodega Cat, is in the back, and he just overhears two black guys go to his girlfriend, I hear these guys are racist. Where? What the fuck does that even mean?
Yeah, I wasn't at that show. What are they talking about, dude? That's my thing.
That's an insane thing to say.
Yeah.
I hear these guys are racist.
It's like,
Good
that's-
times.
Well, you're a Laugh Factory. You should have pulled a Kramer. Do the
I
thing,
know.
throwback.
We thought about it.
Throwback, dude.
He had a better set.
He did better than we did.
Yeah.
It was
that video's still embedded into everybody's brain. Forever
Unbelievable.
a piece of cultural history.
Yeah.
Watching him have
was
a
that the
meltdown.
first viral video?
It was the first cell phone thing.
It was the first, like, you know how now everyone's got a video of someone doing something wild, and you can't believe they caught it on camera?
Yeah.
That was the first, how did you catch that on camera?
Totally.
Like, how did that even get on? Like, no one was recording at shows back then.
I guess a guy whipped out a Nokia or something, because that
I
shit
know.
was
Some
on.
guy was playing Snake and was like, hold on 1 second. I got to get this on camera. That's still, to this day, we watch it. Me and a couple of buddies will send it to each other like once a year just to it's just so funny.
It's brutal.
Dude. It's so
It's
funny.
so
It's insane.
That guy from the sitcom saying that shit. It was a crazy.
To watch a man collapse, though, is kind of beautiful on stage.
And we've all been there.
Yeah, well, not there.
Got destroyed by a Motorola Razr.
Yeah.
It's a throwback.
Then Tosh had that similar thing. That was kind of around that too. He had the rape joke.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, but that was it. But again, this is like embedded in his comedy set.
That's true.
Doesn't matter.
And at a
true.
workout show, and Tosh had the chops. It was different.
Of course.
But that doesn't matter to him anyway. That's like what does he give a shit?
Well,
a joke gone awry is meaningless.
No, that's nothing.
Especially nowadays too.
Yeah.
We're all throwing so much stuff out there now.
Jeez, I know.
That it just doesn't really land.
They devour the content. It's like you can't fill that hole.
Yeah, but I think it's going to change. Something's coming. I said that to a friend the other day. I was like, something's changing, I think.
Yeah, there's a fatigue.
Yeah, I think people are just tired of like a billion clips and a billion crowd work clips. And I think people have seen so much now that they're checked out. I don't know what the next revolution will be, but
I think longer. Like these guys, Josh Johnson types are doing like
Oh,
25
shows.
minutes.
Shows will come back. Dude, we got to ask you something actually, because Mark met Larry David.
yeah.
Had a so interaction. I had a quick one. It was pretty good. You were on Curb.
I did an episode of Curb.
that's
Yeah,
right.
I did one episode of Curb, but it was amazing for me. It was like
Mocha Joe.
I was teed up to win. Yeah, Mocha Joe's episode. I was teed up to win pretty hard. I will be honest. Like I went in there, with so much ammunition because the casting director is the person that put me in my very first thing too. Like
Wow.
She supported me a lot in my career. So she was great. She was like, "This is for you to lose. All you have to do is go in and be yourself. Like don't screw this up." And I knew her. In the room was Larry, one of the writers, the casting director, and then at the time her associate. I don't even know what to call him, but he's now at Netflix, which is great. He's now moved on too. But so it was a room full of people that's like, I'm bound to win because it's just Larry's the only guy I'm trying to impress.
And
anyway.
this is the audition.
Yeah, this is the audition, and they give you a character breakdown. There's no scene. They just tell you what the details of the character are. So this one was, I actually originally auditioned for the guy whose dog was Adolf. Did you?
Oh, yeah.
Remember that?
Yeah.
His dog's name was Adolf, and and Larry's like, that's an interesting name. So I auditioned for that, and I played it up, and then Larry was.
Is that when he says "Hail Hitler" to the dog?
Exactly. Yeah, to the dog. Yeah, so good. So I played it up a little bit as the character and did like a little bit of a German accent for him, and he liked it. I could tell. He was interested. And then she's like, takes me in the hallway, And she goes, give it a second. She goes, talks to Larry. She comes back out and she's like, Larry says that you don't look like one of these Aryan guys. You're a redhead. Like, you don't look like this Aryan German. It's like, it's not going to work. You don't fit the look. And I was like, fuck, all right. So I was ready to get in my car, and she's like, no, hold on, hold 1 second. She went back in. They talked for another 3 minutes. She comes back out and she's like, he wants you to do this other one. Will you try this other one? Sure, whatever, fucking fine. So she hands me the paper. I went out into the hallway. They took one more audition. And then I was like, I'm ready. I can go now. She's like, you don't want any more time to prepare? And I was like, no. I'll do this. So it was the guy that invented the P cube, the urinal where the door shuts.
Yes.
And I went in the room and I said, I think off the bat, I did the bit. Larry and I were just improving. And I did the bit where I was like, yeah, depending on your penis size, the door automatically censors how big or small your cock is. And that depends on how the urinal shifts up and down. And it'll go, doot, small penis detected. And it'll move down. And Larry started chuckling a little bit. And so I just went in harder on this bit of like, I was like, oh, and then, not only recognize like the length of your penis, but the girth may matter, so I just kept going on. And and then he broke like 2 times maybe, like just laughing out loud. And then halfway through, he was like, get out of here. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here.
Damn, that's
It was great.
amazing.
He was laughing and he was like, get the fuck out of here. Get out of here. You're good. Get out of here.
Oh, that's incredible.
So I called my wife on the way home and I was like, look, dude, I've done hundreds of auditions. I was like, there's no way that I didn't get that, because it was so fun. I was like, they'll throw me in something.
Yeah.
Because he was having a good time. It was like, even if they put me in the background as like a one, I didn't care. Yeah. And then they called me later that day and they were like, yeah, Larry wants you to do that bit. So it was great. And on the day, it was a joke for me because JB he came on set and saw me and was like, oh, Santino! And so then it made me feel comfortable. And he wasn't even in the scene. He put himself in the scene.
Whoa.
Larry, you could tell, was like, just get out for this one. Just get out. Their relationship is so exactly the show. It's great.
That's amazing.
He's like, come on, get out. Please get out. And JB wanted to keep inserting. So he just kind of got in the scene and it made it even better. And then Jeff was there. So it was like, he knew me from stand-up. It just felt comfortable. So
that's great.
I didn't have the fear. But in the morning, I was tripped out. Yeah. I was like, fuck, dude, I got to be so good in front of Larry.
And there's no script.
No, and I was just nervous because you don't want to over improv with him. I was like, I don't want him to be like, stop it. I don't want that.
Right.
Of him being like, dude, calm down. You're doing way too much. So in the morning, I was nervous as shit. But then once I got there and saw JB, I was like, we're good.
Yeah.
It's just like,
incredible.
It just broke me open. Then I didn't care. And Larry was really playful and such a rad dude. I don't know if you had a bad experience, dude, but he's
I did an
he's
audition.
The man.
I did a self-tape and it says in the notes, don't try to be funny.
Yeah.
Which is the hardest note. Not saying we can't not be funny, but you're like, well, how do I do it? Do I do it straight? Do I do it like
they want
English
you to be
patient?
straight because he's the funny guy. I mean, they want you to...
Yeah, but you were funny.
But they want you to... But I
he's
was
funny playing it straight. That's what the scene is funny.
Right, the scene is very funny.
Yeah.
They wanted me to be dead serious about the bit. He was like, take it serious. It's your job.
Got it.
He kept saying that too on the day. He was like, this is your job. He's like, you are a... So I was a little like... He was like, well, why can't we do that? And I would have to have lines and moments where I'm like, well, that's illogical, dude. So I don't know if you know how to build toilets because you don't, and I do.
Right.
So do you want me to do my job or not? And that makes Larry get into his second, which inherently is going to be funny.
Yeah.
So
that's good.
They don't want you to try to like get a zinger, but they want you to like layer in enough real world comedy where it's, you're giving him you're giving him the like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
That's what he wants. So if you can give him those layups, then
he wants
wins.
pushback.
Yeah, he wants like an annoyance. He wants conflict in every single scene.
Yeah.
And that's the best part about that guy. That's why his comedy it's so simple and yet so particular.
Yes.
It's a simple scene, but it's extremely dynamic because you're like, this would annoy anybody. And I see why this pisses him off.
Right.
And then he's going to take it out on other characters and they're going to be like, what is your fucking problem?
Yes, exactly.
But he's not wrong. That's the best part about all that.
I know. I completely agree.
But he was the man, dude. That was like I got paid, like a daily rate. We get like no money to do those. Like it's literally like a minimum. And those are ones where I'm like, I'll pay you.
Yeah,
I would have 100% pay them to be on that show. I said the same thing to FX about...
Well, let's edit this out because we're already heading this way in show business.
Oh, yeah. No, I know. I know. Well, I said the same thing to FX back in the day about baskets. I said, I'll pay. I was like, I'll drive to Bakersfield and I'll pay to be up there. I'll pay for my hotel. Yeah. I wanted to be on the show.
What is Curb the coolest guest spot you did? Or
by far.
What else was really
Arrested was awesome.
Whoa.
That's right.
Just me and Bateman had a scene together, which was great.
I forgot about that.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. That was a cool moment. Super nervous for that too, because Jason's, he's really good.
Man, you
really
got a resume.
Smart and quiet. Yeah, those are by far the coolest ones Arrested and Curb probably. Curb for me is it. That was all I wanted. I wanted to do Curb once before they stopped.
Of course.
And now they're done. You auditioned?
Oh, it's self-tape.
Yeah. And you got to be in front of them.
I know, and it was Josh Rudninsky though. You remember him? He got young Larry. That was the part.
John Rudninsky. Yeah.
He played young Larry?
Yeah. He was good. He's a good actor.
Should have been you, man.
And then he dated his daughter.
Zing!
Oh, yeah. They just broke up. Sorry, Josh. John.
Josh is even better. Sorry, Josh.
He looks like a Josh. He's Jewish. But yeah, cute
Come on,
kid.
dude. You look Jewish.
Yeah, I'll take it.
You are.
Honestly, it's enough of this mask. Just say you're Jewish. What is this lie?
He's appropriating our culture.
Yeah, it's getting worse and worse over time.
Maybe I'll take a Haktua quiz. She just found out she was 97% Ashkenaz.
Seriously?
Yeah.
That doesn't help the industry plant part of this whole thing, does it?
Oh,
that just gives conspiracy theorists more firepower.
And the stealing money.
Right.
Yeah, of course she goes down for a pyramid scheme.
I know.
Pump and dump, whatever it was.
Right.
God damn it.
That Haktua was phlegm, after all. All right. Okay.
I can't believe people bid on that, too, on her Bitcoin thing.
People are dumb.
You guys don't have any of that shit. Crypto?
I have a little. I just bought it when it got big. And
I think I missed the boat on that. I think
Me too.
I don't like shit I don't understand, but I remember doing meetings with people. They're like, just do one meeting with us. They'd be finance bros in those pullover sweaters being like NFTs of your jokes. And I'm like, you want me to sell AIDS joke for $7K, dude? What kind of
get Martin Scarelli on there with you to boost the price.
What kind of grifter do you feel like? I'm like, I'm not going to do this shit. But they were like, you can donate it to charity. I'm like, oh, these guys are like thieves. I can like feel.
Yeah.
Anybody in
energy.
the financial sector is a thief, dude. These guys are all taking your money to make more money, and then they give you a little bit of money, and you think,
right,
this is pretty good. It's like, yeah, dude, they're making real money.
Exactly.
You're the joke. You're
Insider
you're
trading.
the pawn, so they can just take your money to go play with it.
But are the NFTs still a thing? I remember they did like Pop Shot or whatever it's called. Top Shot, remember, for the basketball cards?
Oh,
but
yeah.
you own like a sequence.
Right.
You own like a dunk.
How?
I'm like, it's the dumbest thing ever.
It's so dumb. And the vagueness of that is why they're getting away with it, because no one's really paying attention. You don't know. You really don't know the ins and outs. I didn't get in it because I was like, I just don't.
And there's no story. Like, at least with an artist, you're like, this is Van Gogh's journey. This is why this art means something. This is Francis Bacon's journey. This is like, this is what,
tangible.
This person was influenced by this. It's just a fucking thing.
I know. It's not even
an
a thing.
Instagram reel.
Yeah, it's a virtual thing.
It's great now that like for years people were like, oh, you can't touch it, the NFTs, so it's not real. And now that people are hating on AI, makes it even less valuable, which I think is good, because everybody hates AI now. Like all these digital and graphic artists, they're so mad AI is becoming like a real thing.
True.
So they're fighting back. So if you own AI, it's going to make people even more disinterested in it, because it's like, well, it's not. It's already a shitty part of our culture. You're just ripping away art from artists. So then there's not going to be any validity to it, because no one will want to invest in it. It's only worth it if somebody buys it.
And there's a swing back. Now baseball cards are huge again.
Are they?
They're huge.
Well, only
I gotta call my
the
mom.
really big ones.
Don't throw those away.
Yes, exactly.
Well, do you see we saw this the other night, the food delivery from just a robot out here.
Oh yeah, we have those all over the place
Those
now.
are fucking weird.
Yeah, they're not. Yeah, I've never gotten one, but I see them all over West Hollywood. They're big.
Yes.
Not big by me. I'm out in the suburbs. They're not. You don't see any of that.
It feels like we're in Blade Runner or something. It's sketchy as hell.
Kind of cool though, huh?
That must take 9 hours. I see it just trekking along. It's so slow.
Yeah. Well, the food's always cold anyway.
See?
It's always going to be cold. It's never going to, even if it comes in a guy's car, he delivered 7 other meals, your food's going to be cold.
Yeah, and also you just want to push it over. There's probably like a chicken parm in there, A hobo should be all over that. Yeah.
Exactly.
That's right.
That thing.
You'd be a good homeless guy. You'd figure it out fast.
I can't
You'd
wait.
figure it out so fast.
It's coming.
No, it's not, dude. You're so far away from that. What do you mean? Didn't you just get a new place?
I did.
Yeah.
It's cool. It's a really cool
4
spot.
floors of horrors. Brownstone and BK, baby.
You're in Brooklyn?
Yeah.
Wait, I thought you were in the city. No,
I was right in Greenwich Village, but I wanted the room. I got a backyard now. I got a parking space.
Upgrade.
The kids are trick-or-treating on my block. I mean, it's a cheat code. I'm in New York, but I'm not.
Yeah, that's Brooklyn's great. Good for you. You're still in the you're in the heart. I know.
I'm in the heart.
I was in your building without your knowledge.
I know.
It was fantastic.
I wish
I was snooping around.
Yeah.
What a rooftop.
That's a good one.
What a rooftop this guy's got. Have you been there?
Yeah, he's got a terrace. He's got a sauna. He's got a
I'm living city life, but it doesn't feel like the city. I love it.
Right. No, that does feel different. It's not like, you're not slumming it anymore.
No.
And you don't have to, man. You boys deserve it. It's good to see people on the come up. But the fall is coming.
It's coming.
We'll see on the way down.
Yeah, the fall is coming. We'll all be living in a studio apartment together in the East Village in a couple of years.
I can't wait.
We'll be sharing.
Those are some good years. Fucking a fat chick on an air mattress while your friend waits in the bathroom.
Tuesday, baby.
Oh, yeah.
Didn't love being that friend, but
Nah, dude, I always say to young people when they all want to get their own place, I'm like, dude, go as long as you can.
Yeah.
Living with friends. Because it's fun. It's cheaper. You'll never have that experience. Once that experience is gone and you live alone,
sure,
you don't ever get that.
Make sure they're friends you like living with, though.
Well, you're gonna hate it. At some point, you're gonna hate it anyway. But it doesn't. But it's at least like it's worth the camaraderie of coming home and seeing what people are up to.
Yes,
because you're like,
also
what are you guys getting into? Yeah, it keeps you out.
I liked having a shitty place for a while because I would just stay out and do sets all night.
Yeah.
Because I didn't want to go home.
Right.
I didn't mind being on the road 50 weeks a year.
Yeah, because home stinks anyway.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, no, I agree. There was a dude on the internet, one of these, I see him a lot pop up with the glasses, bald dude. He's like a life coach type of person, whatever, but he's not like young, buff, hot life coach.
Yeah.
Not like, get your fucking shit together. He's not like that. He just gives like really cool pieces of wisdom. And the one thing he said is like, I say this to every young person is, do not be at home. Be at home for bed, and that's it. He's like, be out.
I love that.
Meet people, go out, get involved, get activities, all this stuff. I agree, because I lived all of my 20s, dude. I was never around. We were just doing something.
Same. Always
doing
on the
shit,
move.
doing spots, going somewhere, going to hang out with groups of people. Now in my 40s, dude, I'm home.
Yeah, it's
over.
true.
I never leave the house now.
And think about the comfort we need now. Like back in the day, I'd ride back row, middle seat, cross country on a flight.
Yeah.
Now I got to get in that lounge.
No, dude, I would have stood if they offered it. If they were like standing room only, I'd have been like, I'll pay for that 100%. Back in the day, I didn't care. It didn't even remotely bother me.
No, we were tanks. It was a young man's game. You eat ramen
Your body
noodles.
bounces back differently, too.
Oh, yeah,
Drink
dude, you
all
could
night.
take red eyes. You could eat red eyes were
Take
great.
one tomorrow.
Yeah,
I'm a
it was
freaking
fine.
Idiot.
Are you?
Yeah, I'm stupid.
Well, you go back to New York?
Yeah.
Red eye in New York is I hate it.
Nightmare.
I hate it.
I hate it so, dude. That's like, I've had to do it a few times. When someone's like, we need you in the morning, so you have to leave like tonight.
Yep.
I hate it. Your whole day is fucked.
It never works.
You can't
'cause
function.
You go, I'll sleep on the plane.
No,
Never.
you won't.
Not a wink, because
Dude.
you know you have to sleep. So it's like getting a boner when you need one.
We just don't bounce back the same, dude. We fucking, like, Mark and I have been running this set every night, like multiple times a night, and I've been sick for the last week.
Yeah.
So it's like, we had the IV nurse in here yesterday. We're bouncing jokes. She's like not laughing. We're like, well, this isn't helping the confidence, but what are you going to do? But we're like looking over to see if she's listening. She's like,
She's like, please, fuck me in here. Don't do these jokes. We'd rather that.
The IV thing is the new revolution. I got an IV
It's
with
so
Chappelle
douchey,
at
but it
Chappelle's
does
house.
help.
Oh, it was great,
Wow.
dude. It was awesome.
you went with Chappelle.
Bobby and I went to Yellow Springs.
Oh, cool.
Crazy story.
Let's hear it. How's the club? Hey, folks. We Might Be Drunk is brought to you by Shopify. If you're ready to start that new business in 2025, you need Shopify. It's amazing. Get your store up and running with thousands of customizable templates, no coding or design skills required. Shopify helps out with the details like shipping, taxes, payments from one single dashboard, so you can focus on the important stuff like growing your business. I love Shopify. We run a goddamn business ourselves. The jokes, the writing, the clips, the merch, the booze. You got to have Shopify, folks. They even have a social media tool that allows you to connect all your channels and make shoppable posts so you can sell anywhere and everywhere that people scroll. Established in 2025, has a nice ring to it, doesn't it? Sign up for your $1 per month trial period at shopify.com/drunk, all lowercase. Go to shopify.com/drunk to start selling with Shopify today. Shopify.com/drunk. Hey, folks, We Might Be Drunk is brought to you by Chubbies. Did you get another stupid novelty mug instead of the Chubbies clothing you really wanted this Christmas? We've all been there. Fulfill your own wish list and treat yourself to Chubbies. Start with their everywhere pants. I'm wearing them right now.
I have them at home. I love them.
They're great, designed for every occasion, whether you're headed into the office or just kicking around on the weekends. I wear Chubbies all the time. That jacket is Chubbies. I don't know where the hell I put it.
I got a flannel from them that's pretty cool, and I wear those pants constantly.
Oh, yeah. Great stuff. Be sure to add Chubby's Ultimate Training Shorts to those active days with split side seams and extended liner. Every detail is perfection, whether you're crushing it on leg day or hobbling back to your car after crushing it on leg day. Chubby's is here to help you take on 2025 in style, starting with the comfiest, most versatile gear you've ever worn. For a limited time, our friends at Chubby's are giving listeners 20% off with the promo code DRUNKS at checkout at chubbyshorts.com. That's 20% off your order with the promo code DRUNKS. Support our show and tell them we sent you. No matter where the new year takes you, Chubby's has the gear to keep you comfy and looking your best.
Chubby's.
Awesome. It was incredible.
Did it just open?
I think this is like the 5th or 6th month. I think
wow.
But it's not like comics come in for the weekend. You know, it's like he just does shows whenever he wants to do shows.
Right. That's cool. There's the mothership, and then there's the I never had a fathership. All right. Okay.
It was great, dude. Dave invited us out there, and we did like a little thing for his wife's brother had passed, and it was like a celebration.
Oh, wow.
And I guess he was a fan of Bob and I show, liked Bad Friends.
Wow.
Yeah, it was kind of cool. And then Dave was like, would you come perform? And we flew out there, and Dave was so gracious, showed us around, and I don't know, man, he's the king. I can't say enough good, so it sounds like I'm kissing his ass, but like honestly, it was so rad. Took us around, and we hung out at the lounge with him, and Donnell came by, which was great, and Talib Kweli. It was awesome, man.
Crazy.
And then
time.
the venue it's unbelievable.
And it's kind of intimate, right?
I would say it's probably like VU size in terms of crowd numbers. It's probably because VU's
250 or
it's
something?
almost 300.
Yeah.
That's perfect.
Sounds about right, like maybe 275. It's in an old firehouse. And it's cool. It's like a great. It's I don't know, man. It's wonderful, and they're so stoked that you're there. It's in the middle of nowhere. I mean,
It's kind of like an offset of Dayton, Ohio.
Dayton's, I think, the closest city.
Got it.
But dude, it's he was.
Does it fill up? Just
It was. I mean, it's sold out. It sells out like
275 is going to sell out.
it sells out.
I know, but
so
if it's a really
fast.
small area, you just don't know. But
People make the drive.
Oh, they all make the drive.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's like a destination.
Oh
I
yeah,
guess.
he was hyping us up too. It's so funny. He's still a comic,
Yeah.
and he was like, man, y'all sold out so fast to make you feel good. You know what I mean? Where you're like, well, it's you, so it's Chappelle's club,
Right,
right?
but you and Bobby.
Yeah,
have
but
a
I mean,
huge audience.
fuck us. It's like it's his club.
Sure.
He could put up the ticket and be like, I might not even show up. People will go to that club. It's him.
Yeah.
So like, it was nice of him, but I was also like, yeah, it's to see Dave Chappelle's.
What's the
home.
green room like?
Fucking unreal.
Tequila.
Probably the best green room
Come
on
on.
earth.
Really?
There's two of them. Well, there's an upstairs just for comedians, and then there's a downstairs that's like a private bar for family and friends and comics.
Wow.
What's in the green room? What are we
That's
talking?
perfect.
It's everything, name it, whatever you need. I mean, like a beautiful lounge, TV for if if sports or anything is on, a full bar. Anything you want, dude.
Damn.
It's like they run that place. It's like a Four Seasons hotel. I mean, it's incredible. It's top of the line.
The store is pretty great. I mean, you go in there, you get free weed, you get free snacks, and there's a
Yeah.
massage table. That's so
That's
LA.
right. That's right. That is very LA.
New York would never have a massage table at
That was the most LA shit I've ever seen. Josh Adam Meyer's the host with a giant dog on stage.
Yeah, he does that. He loves that. He can't do that in New York. He doesn't bring the dog. Yeah,
no way.
No, the store is very because what I love about the store is that we do have a history of like wackadoos and weirdos, and that place was always weird, man. We were like home to chaos. Like Don Barris's late night shows and the Ding Dong Show, and every year I don't know if he's doing it anymore, but when I was coming up, Bob Zamuda would perform every year for a holiday show. He'd do like a week in the main room.
Wow. That was Andy Kaufman's writer, assistant guy.
Right. Who, if you know about the history of Kaufman and the relationship between the character he played, Zamuda was like his best friend who would play the character of Tony Clifton. I know this is inside baseball, but Tony would perform at the store during the holidays, and Zamuda was doing it for a long time.
Damn.
But we welcomed chaos like that. Like it was like the store was like home to really kind of like
it's got a circusy freak show
freak
feeling.
show vibe. Yeah, it's a freak show vibe where the cellar is way more
business.
Comedy business.
That's
the
true.
store was like anything can go. That's kind of why
I love that
love it,
aspect.
man.
It's like
Yeah.
a fucking slaughterhouse now. Just 4 rooms, every room. You're just like, on top of each other. It's crazy.
It's well, I mean, it's great. The comedy's changing so fast too, so everything is so different now. But it's a good thing, I guess. Like I see a lot of young people now that it's nice to watch like new comics that I'm like, damn,
Yeah.
they're good. Whoever
That
that
is
is
nice.
really good.
Yeah.
It's cool to watch.
You
people.
see anyone in New York? We were like, oh shit, that.
Who did I see that I saw that was really? I mean, a lot of the people that I saw in the lineup I knew. I mean, I always give props. Anytime I see Ryan Hamilton, he's not new, obviously, but
Yeah.
I love that guy.
Killer.
Great.
I just love watching him. His
a
rhythm
killer.
is wonderful.
He's
And
great.
he's so against the tides. Like
Yes.
if the night was very like high energy, and he goes up there and he like brings it at his level, and he crushes.
I'm waiting for him to put out this new special.
I love that guy. I think he's one of the best writer performers in his own space that like he does not compromise. He's him all the time.
Yeah.
He doesn't change his tone because the room is different.
He recently got hit by a bus. I don't know if you heard about that.
That made him better.
It made him better. He's got a
Yeah.
30-minute chunk on it, and
Yeah.
it's insane. It's so good.
Listen up, young comics. Walk against traffic if you're looking for a new 15. He's great. But I mean, there was a lot. I saw a lot of people that I was followed. I told you guys this last night. Louis and Rock followed me like 3 shows in a row, which was crazy because I was waiting for them to be like, hey, those guys are going to slide in front of you. And I was like, yeah, whatever. But they didn't. But then Louis stood and watched and
Well, Redhead Love.
Redhead Love, baby.
Yeah.
His first line out of his mouth on the show at the bar was, or at the lounge, he goes, I used to look like that. That's great, dude. Burr used to do that to me a lot. Burr would be like, that's, yeah.
You're
I
going to
had hair.
replace me.
When I was his age, I had hair.
You're only here to replace me.
Yeah. You're coming. He's coming for my job. It's like, no one's coming for your job, dude. You're fine.
Damn.
Yeah,
That's a good Burr.
Burr is Burr would do that a lot. But then Louis and Rock were back to back, so I just stood and watched those guys do their thing too.
Amazing.
It's awesome to watch, dude.
Damn,
Louis
I wish I was there.
He's still the best.
You see, Rock's SNL was pretty great.
Yeah, I watched.
monologue.
I saw just the monologue. I didn't
That's
see
all
the
I saw
sketches.
too, yeah.
That's all we watch.
Yeah, I don't really see the sketches anymore. I like
Me
Weekend
neither.
Updates though.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
good too.
I always like those because they let people do a bit or a character.
right.
That I really like. This
Yeah, when like Sarah Sherman goes out and just does something wacky.
dude, I love her.
She cracks
She's
me
so
up.
funny, man.
She's
Because they let
funny.
her fly. It's like
Yeah.
they're not trying to put her in this thing. They're like, just do whatever weird shit
She's
you
like
were gonna do.
wacky and fun.
Right, it reminds
it's
me of
old school.
the way they used to let Sandberg and those boys go off and do like
Yeah.
when they would do a bit sometimes where you're like, this is not hitting, but it's great. It's great because it's so weird and off and kind of wrong and bad.
Right.
And you're like, who cares? At least they're trying.
Sailor were going to do Pickle Arm.
Yeah.
And you're like, who the fuck wrote that? And who approved that? But it was like freewheeling back then.
But yeah, I have so much admiration for these people. Like, I've always been a low energy act, so at least at mics, I could kind of, there'd be the obvious bomb because there'd be an obvious punchline.
Yeah.
But at least I was low energy. I'd see guys like Nick Vaderot who were so funny, and when he would bomb, he'd be like sweating for 6 people, and I'd be like, we always talk about like what's brave. That's brave.
That's brave.
Yeah, that scares me.
The
When people can
commitment.
keep that high energy act up, even when the crowd isn't enjoying it. I don't know.
But that's what they're doing.
That's
It's
tough.
like it's either going to work or it's not. But
Right.
you got to if you're doing sketch comedy, you got to maintain that energy.
Well, I'm not talking any shit, but I remember back in the day watching Sebastian.
Whoa.
Because Sebastian is very like animated and he's very like it's characterized.
Sure.
And he would do that even if the room wasn't packed out. You know what I mean? Like if it was a workout night, he committed. He still would commit to that
Wow.
character, which is you got to be in on that character.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like because he's there. It is. Thank God, dude. I was something to break this up.
Wow.
No, he's the man, but he would do the same thing. I was always like, that's fucking wild to be able to do that.
You're fighting in a hotel?
In a hotel
Who
room?
does that?
You ever been to one of these hotels? They don't let you fart at?
You're wearing pajamas at the airport? Aren't you embarrassed?
Why do you fart so much more than me? We've been eating the exact same shit.
Turkey sausage got me.
I had it too.
You got
Oh, yeah.
IBS?
Maybe.
You are Jewish. I
might
fucking
be.
knew it, dude. Yeah, he might be. You have Crohn's? Crohn's is coming.
No. I got an iron stomach. I mean, I get it all out. The gas chamber.
There's Indian comics who do the black voice. I think Norman's doing the Jew voice.
Yeah, you are.
Oh, That's good.
You're Jew facing.
You're Jew facing.
Stop Jew facing, dude. We're getting sick of it, dude. We don't like it. We talk about it. There's a whole community about it.
Oh, my body's a temple. All right.
Say something Jewish, quick.
My back.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
It's drafty in here.
My back.
Dude, maybe I am Jewish. My back's hurt.
You're
Maybe
welcome for the
mine-
weather.
How bad is your back?
Awful, dude. It sucks.
What happened? Sports?
Years ago, sports injury, and then it keeps coming back. I
What
just can't get
sport?
rid of it. Well, initially I heard playing basketball, and then when I was when I was running, I re-injured it on like a long distance 8-mile run. I re-injured it coming off of a fucking curb. It was just in dusk at night, and I didn't see the curb drop was bigger than a normal curb drop, so my body just wasn't looking down. I was looking forward, and all my weight went to one side, and I was like, holy.
There's nothing worse than getting injured. Like, how'd you get injured? And you're like, he fell.
He fell.
I know.
It's so sad.
He just
all
fell.
Because you hear this as a kid and you're like, fell.
Right.
Yeah.
I fall all the time.
Yeah.
But I mean, basketball is the one when you get older. Because like my whole identity was like, I'm going to be the hustle guy. I'll get every loose ball.
Yeah.
Like, because that way if my jump shot's not going, the team's not mad at me. I'll hustle. But then you get older, you're like, I'm not fucking hustling. I'm going to get
breaking
hurt.
it.
That's
I got
true.
dunked on in where I was in not Charlotte. What's the oh God, why can't I think the name of the room? Comedy
Good nights?
Good Nights. I was at Good Nights and there was a YMCA like right down the block, and I was like, oh, I kind of want to go work out, but then maybe shoot around because I know there's always courts at YMCA's. So I lift a little bit, and then I go down there and I'm just shooting by myself. And this young kid is like, hey, yo, you want to play?
Uh-oh.
And I was like, no, man, I'm all right. And he's like, come on, man. Come on. We need one. So I was like, okay, so I'll just go fill space. I was like, I'll
Yeah.
just pass.
That
you know
is
what I mean?
so scary to me.
Dude, I go over there. I'm like kind of involved, and then this young like 19-year-old like just jacked black kid just gets up, and I don't even jump. I just kind of get out of the way. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? And then they're all like, oh, he dunked on your ass. He dunked on your ass. And I was like, dude, I got a whole life outside of this. I don't give a fuck. This means nothing to me. This means nothing to me, dude. Yeah. Whatever you think I feel, I do not. I promise you. It's not happening. Dude, I couldn't care less. I was thinking about a cup of coffee I wanted bad.
Yeah,
I was
exactly.
like, man, I want to go get coffee and a scone.
Good to move out of the way because you get the nuts in the face.
not doing
You start
that.
falling
I'm not
down.
stupid. Yeah,
it's
no
a bad
way.
look.
Dude, we did that on the last tour run. We just pop into any rec center or Y in the country and play hoops, and we played a game with guys, and we'd been on like a hot streak, not like just everything's good.
Yeah.
We play a game like the second to last day, and this fucking guy I'm guarding. He's just like, he's got handles. I'm like,
he's
I'm
cooking you.
gonna get hurt.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get fucking hurt. And I'm playing D on him and we're winning. I'm like, we're gonna fucking win. And on like the second, he had no jump shot, but his handles were so good that I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm gonna play up on him.
Yeah.
I mean, give him space. I mean, so
Yeah,
he
yeah,
can't-
let off of him,
Let
yeah.
let him shoot. But he's trying to take it off. And on one fucking play, I just roll the ankle, and I'm just like, is it the Achilles? And I'm like, no, it's just an ankle, but I'm like, I'm out for days.
Yeah, you're done. Yeah.
A rolled ankle. I'm like, I take my shoe off and they're like, that is fucking, looks like a
Swollen.
fucking, yeah.
Yeah.
Looks like those old Kobe shoes. Remember those, those bricks? I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, fuck. And and then you have to stand under that night and you're just like, I'm like, I hate
I'm
my
embarrassed.
life.
Yeah, I don't want to be 41 and
hurts.
injured for one of my shows.
Yeah, of course.
I just don't want to be on stage injured for a show when someone's like, what happened?
Like
And you're
those jujitsu guys who like have cauliflower ear and then just do stand up and you're
Oh,
like, that
yeah.
sucks. You're in pain.
Yeah.
Right. But-
Also, it's the weirdest looking shit. Just where I would be the
know.
pussy that wears the ear caps or whatever. Fuck it, dude. I'm not making these things are already big. I don't need them any bigger.
Right.
With
I feel like our ears get bigger as dudes. I don't know
They
why.
do.
but-
I think they do.
ears and schnozzes. Yeah, they never stop. Sorry, dude.
The dick doesn't change, though. That's the problem. The balls get longer.
No,
I
but
think.
Jews already have nice cocks. He's fine.
Is that right?
It's
Yeah.
fine.
I
Yeah,
didn't
no.
know.
Don't they? Isn't
Whatever.
that one of the rumors?
I don't
Ari's
think
packing.
so. Is he?
Oh,
It's skinny and
huge.
long and skinny. Yeah, it's long
It's
and
like
skinny.
him.
Oh, yeah, I guess it looks like him.
Trust
Bald,
me, him and I go to the spa together. I've been
Huge.
down that road.
bag, big bag, It's all
Big balls, huge balls.
huge balls.
Which is funny. I never wanted big balls.
Who
Big
would?
balls is a thing that's
Just
very
hurts
strange.
your dick by comparison. It's doing
That's the
nothing for
point.
you.
In the way, too. It's too much. It's already out there.
You're
Sit
right.
on them, bike riding.
It's a
forget
target.
It. Yeah, that's
Piss on them,
true.
you pissing on your balls? They're ricocheting.
No, mine are down to the floor. I got the long bag.
You got a long bag.
It's bad.
I
Long
got,
ball
I
Larry.
got a tight bag. Mine's
Coin
still pretty
purse.
tight.
Women
Yeah.
like a tight bag.
Do they? Yeah.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Stamp Hermes on it. Women like a nice, tight, pricey bag.
Nice clutch.
Yeah, put the chain on it.
That would be a great tattoo.
Yeah,
Just get a nice
Oh,
little
yeah.
fucking little barcode on your ball
and
sack.
Louis Vuitton on my nuts. In LA, it would work. Probably
true.
nowhere. Probably nowhere else. That's where this is where that culture is. Everybody here, everyone here tries to like outshine one another all the time. When you're young, you see it a lot. Everyone tries to be like everyone tries to like outdo each other, and then you see the older LA, which is like then nobody wants to outdo anybody. Then everyone's quiet about their success in LA.
I like that.
Like when you meet someone that's like very successful out here, they're about as like usually quiet and humble about it. You wouldn't even know.
Yes.
You go to their house and you're like, holy shit.
Well, you see Zuckerberg, he's wearing flip-flops and board shorts because he's like, I'm so rich. I'm good.
He doesn't need the attention.
Exactly.
That's why Sandler dresses like that. He's like,
yes.
I'm chilling.
I'm chilling.
But he's always been that way too.
Yeah, he never changed.
Yeah.
He's kind of the same
That's true.
cat as when he was at the beginning. He's another great dude that I think is such an underrated stand-up.
Oh, that's
He's such
the
an
two
underrated
specials are
stand-up.
so fun.
Yeah, but I think people just know him as Sandler. They don't.
Right.
They don't know this. I think he's such a good stand-up.
I did a bunch of the live shows. They're so fun. They're
So
such
rad.
good shows. I mean, and the way he breaks up with the music, it's a fun.
Yeah.
Also,
Crowd
that
goes
voice,
nuts.
like we're all similar ages. That voice is like a staple in our childhood.
Oh, Yabadoo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In the way that in the way that like we're embedded in people's ears because of podcasting, he was like the original podcast, like because the CDs were like podcasts.
Oh, the CDs.
I listened to those things a billion times.
So did I. They're all going to laugh
Stan
at you.
and Judy's Kid. And they're all gonna
Yes.
I listened to all
The
those
Goat
so
song.
much. Yeah, dude, I just have
Goat.
headphones on, walking around listening to that album. It was
He
so
made
good.
Jews likable. No, that sounds bad.
No,
But, like,
hold on. Let him sit with that.
hold on.
a second.
Well,
Let him sit with that for a little
no
while.
no white kid. Like you're not white, but no like goy or Gentile.
Yeah, he's white, dude.
We didn't know about Hanukkah. That song put Hanukkah on the map. I didn't know anything about it. I'm from
Well, that's because you
Louisiana.
grew up in Louisiana.
Yeah, maybe.
they're not, and Jews aren't allowed down there.
That's true. That's true.
Isn't that the sign? Welcome, no Jews. Welcome everyone but Jews. No, I grew up
good
in
old
Chicago. We had a lot. Jews.
okay.
Jews was Jew.
But Hanukkah, that was the first. I mean, we just had dreidel, and then he put Jews on the map. with
Exactly.
Hanukkah songs.
It did help.
Exactly.
It helped.
And
It helped.
And a list of all the Jews, and you're like, Paul Doohan's half? Hey, all right. Maybe these
Yeah.
guys aren't so bad.
That was some good ass PR for us.
Sandy
huge.
Koufax too.
That's
Like,
right.
That was great that when he
Yeah.
named athletes, I was like, oh no shit.
yeah.
Oh, that's
yeah.
pretty good.
And when he
Lenny
hits and
Kravitz.
all three Beastie Boys.
Yeah, but we knew.
We knew.
Yeah, we knew.
Yeah.
We could all, even then as a kid, I was like, something's different about these three guys. These aren't Irish pricks like from my neighborhood.
You gotta
Something's-
fight for your right to kvetch. Okay. That was a long way to go.
I was waiting for it and I thought, what is it going to be? What's the third? To kvetch, yeah. Sandler did a thing though that made being immature but still funny like okay for adults.
Yes.
Because it still
silly.
can still be silly. Like I like the whimsy of that he's still being goofy and silly.
Opera Man, shit
A lot
like
of times
that.
guys get older, they just take themselves so serious. They start taking
That's
themselves
so
really
true.
serious, and then you lose all that. Like, you know, I'm not going to name names, but there's guys that we know that they got older, and it's almost like, where's the fucking?
I know.
Where's the whimsy, man? Where's the
Yes.
taking yourself not serious and shitting on the wild weird stuff? I think
100%.
that's where comedy starts to die when you get too old and you're like, I don't want to.
Right.
Like when Carlin was at the end, he was so fucking angry.
Right.
There was
The
no
last
whimsy.
special's good. It's bad for you had good shit. It was the second to last one where I was like, this is kind of rough. The
It
life
was just
Yeah.
kind of like so disenfranchised with the world, and you're like, I don't know. I still kind of like some of it. Like he hated everything, and you're like,
That's
all
a
right,
good
all
point.
right. I liked it when he had it because when he was young, he was filled with like wacky, whimsy, weird. That's what I loved about him.
Why don't mice have shoulders?
Yeah, what the fuck? That's so great.
Shit like that.
That's such a good bit.
Yeah.
I think that's what if you lose that in comedy, I think that's why with Bob and I, that's what I love about the show the most is that it's childish. It's so immature
fun.
and childish, and it's my favorite time. Every time we shoot the show, it's fun because it's going to be goofy and
Yes.
stupid. It's stupid.
It's
And
an escape for people too. The world's all wacky, and then you watch that, and you're just like,
Oh, dude,
this is
because we
nice.
had, I know, because when all this Trump stuff on the podcast was going down,
Did they hit you up?
No.
None of the politicians wanted to come on Bad Friends.
It's actually interesting. No,
Really?
because we don't do politics on our show because we don't ever play the game.
We avoid it too because we want it to be like a fun.
Well, what
escapist.
did this guy say? Fucking Republicans buy sneakers too, my friend.
Yeah.
It's like the greatest line of all time.
Not wrong.
Republicans buy sneakers too, man. They were like, make a stance. He's like, fuck that, dude. I'm trying to get rich.
Yeah.
No, we don't talk politics because I don't give a fuck and I don't care to. But also, we had
It's everywhere. It doesn't need
it's
to
too
be.
much.
That's the thing. Is like
Right.
we're like you come here and it'll just be fun, comedy, stories.
It's stupid. We had and this is not. Look, we had a conversation with someone about what if Kamala was going to do a pod run, because she did a couple of female podcasts.
Yeah,
but they were going to be like, would you do a comedy pod with her? Not Bad Friends, but you two host like a thing with her. And I was like, no, absolutely not. I mean,
Really?
no fucking way, dude. I don't want any of that shit. It's the same thing with Trump. I don't want him fucking on my show. Why? I don't want them on our
It
show.
is funny that they're looking at comedians to humanize these people.
Yeah, and I don't want
Yeah.
to. They're inhumane. These are all terrorists. They're all bad people. I don't want them on my show.
I agree.
I
And
don't-
also,
I don't like
Kamala's
what they
gone.
bring.
Like, that's not even, she's an afterthought now. So imagine
Yeah.
you just had her and now it's all over. It's a waste.
We were not interested, man. And they said the same thing. They were like, well, what a Trump? I was like, no, dude, we don't want, these aren't our people. Why are we
Yes.
pretending that they're our people? They're not.
It's a good point.
No, I'm not going to shill for these fucking politicians. No, so no way, never. But that's what, that's what Bob and I talked about. Like when we do get offers for guests, sometimes because we don't love guests anyway. Sometimes there are people that I'm like, oh, this is them just looking for a come up on our show. They don't like our show or know us
Good point,
or give
too.
a fuck about us. You know what I
True.
mean?
That is so funny that they kind of have to pretend a little.
Yeah, it's bullshit.
Yeah.
But they all do that. You can tell that like whenever these people go on those shows, not just politicians, but like super famous big people, they've been slotted into a show. You're like,
Yeah.
they don't fucking. Now
They
you're
don't
just
know.
turning into the Tonight Show.
Yes.
You're just a guest on a couch. And the host has to pretend like he loves you, and you have to pretend like you love him, even though it's
Yeah.
like we don't fucking know this.
At least Theo, he's got some cocaine jokes with Trump. Like
that
there's
was
some
that
moments.
was fun. That was super fun.
So, like at least he kept it funny. And
You
Theo,
never did cocaine, man, dude. Did you ever struggle, dude? No, I never touched this stuff. Tell you who I did touch. Just a list of names of women. No, he got to play it up. It was, I mean, but that's for Theo is in that different atmosphere.
He really is.
He's like a conversationalist.
Chalamet. I mean, he's getting A-listers.
Yeah, I mean, he's plugged into the Hollywood pipeline now.
Yeah, he
We're
is.
so Bob and I are slime. We're trash. Nobody really wants, like, famous people are. We had Cena and Efron on because I did a movie with those guys and they were cool about it. But
Whoa.
I could tell that the PR people were losing their fucking mind in the room.
Really?
Yeah, because John is super playful and doesn't care, and Cena doesn't. I mean, and Efron doesn't give a fuck either. But their room was filled with all their PR people,
I hate that.
and they were like very
They're
wide
sweating
eyed.
and,
Yeah,
and
because
they're just taking notes. Got to cut this.
yeah, because, well, we didn't have to cut it. No, because the boys were like, whatever you guys want in there. Because Bobby's going to be crazy.
Yeah.
He's going to ask John Cena if he wants to see his asshole.
Yes.
Leave it in.
That's comedy.
Fucking funny, man. Yeah, and also those guys have senses of humor. A lot of people just get bridled by these PR teams that think it's going to hurt the rep of the film. It's like, no, it's not. People
would
want
help.
to see him be human.
Exactly. And that's why comedy's thriving, because we don't have a fucking PR guy here.
Right. Well, he is right there. He is.
Well, we'll shoot him.
In the back, though. Turn around.
Yeah. CEO
That was
style.
cold, man. Why do you shoot him in the back? Just go look at his face. Shoot him in the front.
Yeah.
You think he should have a good line?
That's old Western.
Get your shine box.
Yeah. Yeah. That's old Western rules, though. You can't. That's old gangster rules, too. You can't shoot someone in the back. That's cowardly. Shoot him in the
Interesting.
front.
This guy's not a gangster.
Be a gang. Yes, he is. That's the most gangster shit on earth.
He's a
is
wop.
To wait all night and then shoot somebody. Yeah,
That's a hitman.
He's a dago.
It's a hitman. It's not a
That's a
gangster.
hitman, right? But
Yeah.
who was the hit planned? Who planned the hit?
He did.
He did.
Kaiser Permanente. Maybe they're fucking.
Ooh.
And another health insurance company was like, "Go get him."
Damn.
That's
Take
your
'em out.
people.
That's
Yeah.
your people.
You and Mount Sinai.
The Kaisers.
I saw someone say, like, you tell these kids thoughts and prayers after every school shooting, and you expect them to be desensitized or not to be desensitized to violence. And it's
That's
like,
true.
Yeah.
That's actually great. I don't know. That's very well. They do. They just had a Catholic school shooting 2 days ago
Another lady.
in Madison or
a lady
something.
did it.
You know,
No,
a woman.
no,
did
no,
the-
no.
I think it was a woman.
Oh, what?
Yeah,
a
it was
woman
a female.
shooter. Yeah.
No way.
Samantha something.
Finally.
Sabrina Ionescu. She's a good shooter.
Finally, dude.
Yeah.
Finally, they got a woman as a school
the
shooter.
first one was a woman. First school shooting in America was a woman. But it
We
just,
never hear about groundbreaking stories like this the other way. You know?
yeah, exactly.
right,
She's the
dude.
Jackie Robinson of shooting kids.
First female shooter before our first female president.
That's
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
Well, we can't have that. Just kidding.
You're right.
Isn't it weird when you get along with a woman? They're like, I don't want a woman president. You're like, but you're a woman.
It is funny how many women didn't vote for her.
Oh, yeah. Crazy.
They thought, man, the news was like sure of it. They were like, it's going to be a landslide.
Yeah.
No,
yeah.
You
they
saw it
didn't
and you
say
were like,
that.
wrong way. Well, dude, all like The View and all these shows. Yeah, they did. They pushed it.
That's a bubble.
Well, you know what I mean?
Big
though? That's
bubble.
the problem with the media now is like they're so trapped in their brain. They weren't even. We had one of these betting sites where you could bet on the election. They sponsored one of our shows. And I was cool with it because it wasn't like aligned with a political party. It was just like bet on the election itself. I was like, that's rad. I think that's bet on
fun.
anything else. Why
I
not?
I lost $7,000 in the new comptroller, but got a problem.
Department of Agriculture. I got clipped on, man. I shouldn't have done that. No, but they were like, they showed the polls on the insides of like what the betting numbers are like. They show them on the website, but they show them live. It's crazy how many people bet on Trump. Like the disparity was massive.
To lose.
No, to win.
To win. Oh, wow.
Because the amount of people that were voting were probably voting for Trump anyway.
Yeah, exactly.
So the numbers were so upside down. It was kind of crazy.
Wow, but Vegas is usually right.
Vegas is right about sports.
Okay.
They know something.
They know well, they do. I told you I bet on the under last night on the Bears game and just snuck it out.
They know how to get you too, because I'll have a hot streak where I keep winning and then I just lose and lose and lose. And I'm like,
it's planned. It's perfect.
They know how to get you excited.
The only thing they can't get you on is if you're at a live table game. Like, because I'm a big blackjack fan. So live table games, that's you. You can control the rhythm of that.
You play on your phone.
No. I go to the casino.
You can't do like FanDuel out here, can you?
You have to go through another site. You have to go through other sites, or you have to have a guy.
Ooh.
Old school.
Yeah,
You got a guy?
Yeah, we all have a guy. Everyone's got a guy.
You got a Luigi?
So no, Mario, his brother. He's on the ground. No, yeah, you got to have a little bit of guy, but you can play. There are companies you can play out here. It's just as a little roundabout way of doing it.
Nice.
It's not as direct as when you're in a fully legal state. But the irony is, we have casinos out here.
That's
you
true.
just have to drive into the fucking
We were just talking about that. Mark was saying, like, Texas is all about freedom. You got guns. You can't go on fucking Pornhub.
sites. Yeah.
It's like,
Yeah. Well,
the
just
hell?
get a VPN, my guy.
Ooh.
I VPN my phone everywhere I
It's
go.
a lot of work.
No, what do you mean?
know.
It takes 5 seconds. You install
Really?
it, turn it on and off. That's it. It's just an app.
sign in. Anything with signing in, I'm out.
No, you mean sign into the Pornhub because they want your license?
No. I mean anything you have to sign in for, like with a password. I just blank out.
Oh no,
and
VPN.
fall
You
asleep.
put it on your phone once, and then that's it. Then all you have to do is click on or off. And here's the wild shit: they integrate it into your phone. So if I go to my settings, look,
it free?
See, it says VPN right there.
Oh wow.
I can just turn it on or off
wow.
wherever I am.
Oh, does that work to watch like sports too?
Anything,
like,
everything.
Yeah.
I did it initially so I could stream shit in a local channel if I was out and I wanted
in
to watch.
Canada or something.
Yeah. Or
Interesting.
even if I was like in another state and they're not going to show like whatever game that I want to watch.
Yeah.
Then I can just VPN it and I can still get the local feed or whatever.
Whoa, because Canada, you go there, I'm on the road, they don't have Pandora. They're like, we don't have Pandora or Venmo.
But they blocked it. A lot of them learned because I would set my VPN for Chicago. So it says where your set site is and where you really are. And I would set it for Chicago so I could watch Chicago local channels. Some of these streamers caught up.
Damn.
And they block you now because they know they're like, looks like you're out of your own net, blah, blah, whatever.
Right,
the fuck.
right.
I know, dude. Like, you're not getting enough money from me already. Scam artists. We all thought we were going to save money. We're getting smoked by all these streamers.
So true.
Whatever. Who cares?
God
Fuck
damn it.
Take it from me. I'm going to die anyway.
They're struggling too, these streamers. They're all shelling out money for this movie, that movie, then no one watches it.
Yeah,
but
but we are in downtown LA.
Yeah.
not
Netflix
crushing.
is not doing that good, huh?
Yeah, good
My
point.
God.
Good point.
No, but they don't care because like Apple is spending more money than ever, but they sell phones, and Amazon is spending more money than ever on TV and film, and they sell fucking paper towels.
Yeah.
These companies don't give a shit. That's
No.
the problem. Is they're like, no one watched the show. Who fucking cares, dude? They want to sell vacuums.
They really don't give a shit.
true.
Anyway, watch my new special, Samuel, you change on Amazon.
Dude, I'm on Hulu next year, and that same thing. I'm hoping it works because they're new to the comedy thing, to the stand-up world. I don't know.
I wouldn't want to be first. I think you're in a good spot.
Yeah.
Hopefully, like
I'm
they
at the
get
end
the
of I'm at the end of the year. I'm in
Well, they
September.
got all these big names coming up, and then you get
Just
your fans
building.
over there.
Yeah, I'm at the. Maybe it's around September. So I don't know the exact month, but I did say I was like, I don't want to be at the beginning of the year because they were like, how fast do you want to tape? I was like, not fast.
Shows how cocky Gaffigan is. He's like, I'll go first. Fuck it. I'm
Well,
the man.
got a huge fan
He's
base.
Huge.
He's also the fucking. That guy's a machine.
He really is.
He's a machine, dude. He's
Clean
awesome.
and just prolific as hell.
Great comic.
When you get him one-on-one too, he really does give you a different side of him. I don't know if you've sat with him ever.
Oh, I love
He's a good
behind the
egg.
scenes Gaff.
flick my nuts.
Yeah, dude. He'll give you a little flick, dude.
Grab my pussy.
Little flick in the neck. Oh, your zipper's undone a little bit. Leave it like that, though. I do want to maybe take a little sneak peek just in
There we
case
go. I can
something
see
falls out.
See the gold bond.
Yeah, you powder every day?
Not every day, but I'll get a little swampy, so I throw some real.
Do you bring it on the road?
Oh yeah,
Swampy in December?
It's bad. I'm bad down. It's all Hunter Biden powder. It's real bad down here.
Where's the laptop, dude? Show us the history.
Yeah.
I don't do that because after that stuff came out about it giving people fucking cancer.
What's that now? Your dick can get cancer?
Talcum powder was giving people cancer, right?
What?
Isn't that a thing?
God,
no,
what
it was.
doesn't?
Oh no, you know what it was? Yeah, it was baby powder, talcum powder. Baby powder was giving. It was something about women. It was either breast cancer. It was like uterine cancer or something.
All
like
right,
that.
we're good.
No, you're next, dude. Oh yeah, there was a lawsuit about baby powder.
That's right.
Bad. It was one of the powders, and it was giving people cancer.
Remember DePaulo's bit about that, about the playing basketball? Put the talcum powder on. I get a nice pancake batter going in my shorts. I go for a layup. A Belgian waffle came out of my pants.
Who was that?
DePaulo.
Oh,
old Nick DePaulo.
His old
That's
stuff's
fucking
amazing.
great. Where's he at?
He's in
Savannah.
Georgia, yeah.
In the South?
Yeah.
He was a New York guy, right? Forever?
Big New York guy.
Boston, then New York.
Sometimes they leave. You guys will never leave. You'll never leave New York.
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
I don't think I can. I don't think I function well outside there for too long.
I go back to the South for 3 days, and I'm like, I gotta get the fuck out of here. It's so slow and hot.
I get that. Well, that's the South though.
That's true.
Like I could do Charleston.
Charleston's beautiful.
Will you ever move to New York, or is Bobby just
I
keeping
want
here?
to, but Bobby's got a grip on me, and he will not leave Los Angeles. So if the show ever
Why
does,
does he like LA so much? I mean, he's got a
he's
sick
from
place.
San Diego.
Right.
Oh, there you
And
go.
he loves Los Angeles because he's a creature of habit and comfort, dude. He likes to go to the same restaurants.
yeah.
I think we all forget he's 52 years old.
Well, he can't even drop Kalila. You know?
He likes what he likes, dude. But he just is a creature of habit and comfort. So, I get it. But we're also working on other stuff now, which is kind of fun. We're doing like Bad Friends Productions now.
But it's fun to make shit. And we got stand up and
that's why I want to keep making it on our own dime. I was like, let's just produce it and finance it ourselves. Because then it's on us to make the money back.
I agree.
Then the risk is higher, but it's so much better reward than going through the system.
Yes, and it moves faster. The
Yeah,
system's
we
a
make it. We
nightmare.
did it. We had a meeting last night. Like we saw the space. We're lining up all the people that are going to be a part of it. So it's like we're in control.
Would you ever do like a live action movie with Bobby? Because I could see that too.
Yeah, we try. We keep trying, man. We've had a couple people pitch us on stuff, but like it's got to be a really good story because nowadays everything is inundated with fucking superhero stuff.
I know the movies are tough now, but we're trying to make one, and it's a process.
It is a grind, but I mean, I think people do want us because they see us in these worlds. They want us to do the other thing. It's just hard. I think people don't know how hard it is to make it.
They know. They see what's out there.
It just takes a lot of work to make something. It's so many moving pieces and fucking. It's hard. So we'll try. We're trying.
We're trying. God damn it.
When is the taping? Tonight?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, we're gonna hit the sauna.
Should I go?
Hey, we'd love to have you, but
Maybe I
Tim
should go.
Dillon's there, Jeff Ross. It's a fun hang.
Oh, never mind then. No, maybe I should go. Seriously, if it's down.
Tim's character is really funny. It's gonna be really
He kills
good.
it.
Well, he's not playing. He's doing something. He's not doing himself.
He's a character.
Come on, dude.
Thank you.
Don't
That one's
squeeze.
still getting weaker. He's running out of steam.
That's true.
Yeah, man.
Well, show's wrapping up.
It's not like you used to, man.
My butthole's loose.
You on the road? You got any dates to plug?
Yeah, I'm
or
doing.
anything?
I start the year off. I have 2 months left until I tape my special, and I do. Chicago Theater is my first one back.
The best.
Just did it. What a room.
Best
So
in biz.
fun, man.
What
And
a room.
it's so fun to go back home and to do it. It like feels so.
Yes.
Something about going home. So I do Chicago Theater, and then I do Durham and Charleston. I'm playing the Beacon in New York for all you New York fans.
If I'm there,
you guys got to come by.
Yeah,
I'll
I'm gonna
be
come
there.
through.
I'm playing the Beacon. I'm playing the Met in Philly.
Wow.
I'm doing 4 shows in Minneapolis. I'm doing 2 in San Francisco, 2 in San Diego.
Great.
So
great
come out and see me
cities.
at andrewsantino.com. This will be the end of a tour for me for a long time. I won't be able to tour for a while. We're going to be working on shit. So
I'm putting Minneapolis in like the top 10 comedy cities. No one talks about it. It's such a
so
great
fucking
comedy
good.
town.
oh, dude, I think I get we'll say it now is that I'm doing 4 shows there. We're just announced a 4th show, and I'm filming my special there.
Oh, well, there
In
you go.
Minneapolis.
Yeah,
Are
Minneapolis.
you filming 4?
I'm filming 4.
Smart.
That's what I did.
Yeah, I'm filming 4, but I'm doing it 2 different ways. So the first night is one way, and the second night's a different way.
Second night is a woman.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, it's me.
Dude.
It's me as a school shooter. So it'll be great. I'm filming it 2 different ways using 2 different teams, which is kind of a stupid idea, but
Interesting.
yeah, you'll see when it comes out. I just visually I have an idea of like what I think would be cool to watch because the jokes are bad. So come out and see me at andrewsantino.com.
It's gonna be awesome.
Does that mean you're changing the order? Is that what you mean by that?
No. I'm physically filming it different. I'm having like a different camera crew and a different director.
I think this is smart.
I'm physically doing it different twice. So the first 2 shows are going to be one way. The second 2 shows are going to be another way. For the crowd, it won't mean anything. It'll be the same set, same hour, and 15 or whatever. But visually at home, when it's done, they'll see how different it looked. They both look different.
All
Do you
right.
think you're gonna like maybe cut back and forth a little?
I don't know. I'm gonna try. We're gonna figure it out. I just had this idea to do it this way, and then if it works, great, and if not, we'll just leave it to traditional. You know what I mean? Like
Smart.
it's kind of a win-win for me to just be like, we'll play with it It's my money. I'm fucking, who cares? It's like, I might as well try.
Love it.
You know,
This
fuck
is
it.
smart. Yeah, get innovative. Get weird.
We might as well. Maybe I'll come tonight, but what time? 6?
8. No pressure. I mean, it's
No
a taping.
pressure.
You know how that is. You got to clap.
And you saw our horse shit last night.
Yeah, but maybe I'll just kid up with an agent and just come backstage with you guys and just fuck around backstage.
Hang out.
That would be
cool.
better. I don't want to be in the crowd because then
No.
it'll be too.
It's a lot of work.
Yeah, it'll be a lot. It is work to be
It's
in the
a
crowd.
lot of work.
It's funny. They're like, be alert, be awake, take a break. Now we're going to reset.
Yep.
Yeah, but
And
we're
they-
grateful for those people.
100%
like
True. We
fucking-
need them.
Well, they want to see the thing live. It's cool to like watch the process as an
Yeah.
audience.
Dude,
That's
Sam
free.
Black, audience. Remember, she gets
Oh,
this
Samantha
woman
Black.
she would get you all the audience.
Oh, yeah.
At the show, she's awesome, old school New York woman. Dude, she would make sure that you wouldn't fuck up the taping. She's so intimidating. Someone held in a pee that they peed their pants during a Jeselnik taping.
That's awesome.
So she's like, you can't get up right now, and the guy's like, just fucking pissed.
Didn't she do our half hours?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I was like, the name is so familiar. She did the half hours with us.
Yeah.
Peed himself. Wow.
Peed himself.
I did that at R. Kelly show.
Jesselnick is that good, huh?
Yeah.
Peed himself.
Peed my pants.
Some of you in the audience might even piss your pants.
The limp wrist. Yeah, his special was great.
Funny dude.
I liked it.
I didn't see it. I don't. Specials are hard to watch now.
They were hard to watch.
I just
but-
can't do it. Even
was
my good
good.
friends, I'm like, I'll see it. I'll see it at some point,
Yes.
but I can't watch them right away because I get the anxiety. It's hard. I get anxious for
It's
some
like
reason.
work to watch.
It is.
Chunks. You do it in
Yeah.
chunks. That's the
Do it in
move.
chunks, baby.
All right. Well, hey, where you got a special coming out?
Special coming
Maybe
out
a
at the end of the year
cartoon.
next year, and go to andrewsantino.com. Go see me live. I want to sell out the Beacon so bad. I
you'll
want to be
sell
like
it.
you
You're
guys when I
going
grow
to,
up.
dude. Yeah.
Hell yeah. And check out Bad Friends, of course.
Check out the Bad Friends podcast
Doesn't
and Whiskey
even need
Ginger. Check them both out. These guys have been on it. They've been on all of
Yeah.
it. But you have been on Bad. You guys didn't do Bad together,
Have
did
us
you?
on bad
You
together.
did. Yeah, oh, that's right.
I've
that's
never
right.
done bad. We should do it together.
Love
Come.
do bad. No pressure.
You know we'd love to have you, always. Thank you, boys.
Thank you, Andrew.
Thank you, dude.
Comedy.
All
Hey,
right.
what an app. Boy,
That was-
Santino's the man.
Love it.
Great stuff. And where are you going to be?
I got I just finished San Antonio, I guess. So I will be at Liberty Township, Ohio, the January 10th and 11th. I will be in Pittsburgh, January 23rd through 25th, and then the theaters start. Charlotte, Richmond, Philadelphia, DC, Bethlehem, Tulsa, Austin, Dallas, Houston, NOLA, your town,
Uh-oh.
Memphis, Knoxville, one of the best theaters,
Oh, yeah.
Nashville, Birmingham, Atlanta, Durham. These are all February too.
Hell yeah.
And then we got like New Haven, Providence, Portsmouth. Added a second show there. Thank you, Portsmouth.
Wow.
Portland, Maine, Burlington, Vermont, Montreal, Toronto, Buffalo, Albany, Columbus. I mean, it goes on and on. SamMorril.com/shows or follow us on PunchUp.
Yes.
PunchUp.live/SamMorril, PunchUp.live/Mark Normand.
Oh, yeah.
What do you got coming up?
Right now, I'm in Houston, Texas, then Phoenix, then Addison Improv in Dallas.
It's a fun one.
Great little run of the South. And then I'm going to Asheville to make up a date because of the hurricane. Asheville, North Carolina. Love that town. And then ending it all in the Ryman, baby.
One of the best.
One of the best
Beautiful.
in Nashville. Can't wait. And then I'm going back to Europe and Australia at some point. So,
Whoa.
But that's in like
that fucking flight,
August.
dude.
I know.
The flight back, it's going to get you.
It kills you. And then the time change.
Can I tell you something, by the way? We didn't do this peeve, but feel this. How fucking bad are these fucking pillows?
Flimsy.
There's no
nothing
support.
there.
There's no neck support.
I know. Look at this.
Fucking nothing. This is bullshit.
Nothing.
Every hotel, listen, instead of 8 shitty pillows, 1 decent one.
Yeah. And
Just one.
enough with the jizz stains. Jesus.
I know. I'm sorry. I was horny.
But yeah, get some better pillows. Hit up Mike Lindell, whatever his name is.
All right. Love you
Oh,
guys. Bodega
forget-
Head's blowing up for sure. I
Get
don't
a
know why I
bottle.
said it's doing okay. I'm tired. I'm jet lagged. We're crushing. This is blowing up everywhere. All the clubs are buying it up. We're popping up in bars and steakhouses. BodegaCatWhiskey.com. And lots of cool stuff coming with this.
Yes.
So stay tuned.
Yeah,
I hate
here,
when
here.
people say stay tuned.
We'll back it up.
It's so douchey though.
To be continued.
Big announcement coming. Those posts.
Yeah. Oh, I hate that. And it's never big. It's always like, oh, I'm getting divorced. Actually, that would actually be pretty
Yeah, but it's not
exciting.
big for us.
Yeah, right. All right. We'll see you
right,
all
see
in
you
hell.
later.
Sunday's the day for my next offender. A bit of peever wreck, you know the beer juice close. I've had a little too much bourbon, and Norman's talking shit about the fucking Pope. And I get down in the same way. Up on the roof like a cock. look like I remember